Hello.
Hey, I need to grab my headphones real quick.
Okay.
Steve!
Yo, Steve. Get in here. Give me my headphones.
Your fucking
Nate,
AirPods.
you can't troll me through a screen, bro.
Come on, give me my headphones. Dude, I'm a master troll. I'm a master baiter. Okay, I bet I can.
I can't hear you.
You can join the podcast too if you want. Don't be shy.
I told him he could join halfway through.
Okay, that's fine.
He's gonna be like giggling at you. He's like a big fan of Aaron.
Oh, yeah. Aren't we all fans of her?
Honestly, I think he's more of a fan of you. So I think he's gonna get nervous and he's gonna ruin the vibe.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's kind of where I first came to know you, was your video you did with him where you guys pretended to be haters, but I know you were fans.
No, I don't think we were hating on you.
Oh, no, but you were being other people don't get it. Sometimes they could take it seriously because they don't understand sarcasm.
I mean, the video, well, first of all, I just want to say he is not my boyfriend. He's a friend.
Oh, friend zone, bro.
He's 7 years younger than me.
Oh, is that a deal
yeah.
breaker?
I mean, I have a boyfriend that's in the other room.
Oh, Aaron's 8 years old, 8 years younger than me, but it's not creepy when the girl's younger. It's creepy when the guy's younger.
Yeah, I was in a 6-day relationship with a guy 8 years younger than me, and I thought I was cool at the time. But looking back on it, those kids were like, "What the fuck is this old lady doing at our frat house?"
Living up for your past, you know. You gotta catch up for lost time.
And it's fun then too.
A lot of these kids on TikTok think you're just who you are in high school. If you were a loser in high school, you're a loser in life. And if you were like cool in high school, you're cool in life. And people don't realize you could be a loser in high school and then end up cool later in life. And then we have to catch up for lost time. That was definitely me. I was a late bloomer.
Oh, really? You know what? I see it.
I know.
That makes sense. Everything makes sense. I wish you could hear. He was a loser in high school.
Yeah.
You can't hear because of the thing.
Well,
you can have your chance. I actually was cool my entire life, and now TikTok's making me feel very uncool.
Okay, I know. I mean, I got way more followers than you.
Well, I don't post, dude. I can't do. You have a very thick skin. I got pretty much trolled off the app. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, you got to have a thick skin on this app for sure.
I'm finally getting that. Like, I didn't, because I met you because you defended me on a video. You were the only person.
Oh, really? What was the video?
It was, I said, I think Instagram, we should sign a petition to get Instagram models to take away their captions. And everyone was trying to cancel me. And it was in the early days of TikTok, like January.
What did I say?
And you were the only person saying like, nobody can take a joke or something. And then we followed each other.
Awesome.
That was before you had a following. So it was before you got cocky.
Yeah, January was early. Hey, I got on the app cocky. I was cocky long before I got on the app, but people didn't see it until I started really stirring up the controversy. I like to call it confidence, not cocky.
No, I look forward to your posts, honestly. I love all of I wish you could fight with someone every hour. It's entertaining to me.
I want to. I'm trying to do that, but they're catching on. They're understanding what I'm doing. A lot of people have seen me so much. They know I'm trolling. So now it's actually a lot harder to get people to flood my comments with hate.
Oh, people aren't getting as mad at you anymore?
It comes in waves, but it's definitely not every post. No, it has slowly changed to where my comments are all, "Love you, King. You're the best. We love you. You're number one. Nick is awesome." I know. Like, guys, thank you for the support, but I feed off the haters, and without the haters, I'm like, what do I do?
I wonder why we have that personality type. Maybe something's like we're traumatized deep down or something.
Yeah, it goes back to the high school thing. I have a chip on my shoulder about society, and I'm going to show you, and I need that. That motivates me.
I think I just had like weird parents.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I had that too.
We didn't sit at like a dinner table. We like screamed at each other.
Yeah.
I see. My parents are still together and they have each other blocked on Facebook. Like they're very toxic.
Oh, they're divorced? Or
no, they're together.
Okay. Yeah, that's got a weird angle to it for sure.
Yeah. So it's like, why would I feed off of positivity when I've never been around that? That's why this whole new generation, I can't relate to it because I'm from the East Coast. I'm used to people hating on each other as a way to love each other.
Yeah. My family is definitely very sarcastic, but we weren't loving in the sense of like we all gave each other hugs and said how much we really don't even say we love you anymore. We say it to our parents, but like the siblings don't. But I think my thing was I grew up with a big family. I'm one of 6 kids and my parents, so we were all packed in tight and I just had to fight for attention all the time. And I think that might be a reason why I need attention all the time.
What's your astrology sign?
Oh, you're going to figure me out from my zodiac sign?
We have an astrologer right here.
Listen here. Oh, shit. You can get her on the podcast too. If you need to know my zodiac sign to know whether or not we'll get along, we won't get along. Let's put it that way.
I feel like we get along. I just wanted to try to justify your constant need of attention if you're a Leo or something.
I don't think it's because of my zodiac sign, because another member in my family has a same zodiac sign and doesn't have this personality. But I am a Scorpio.
I was just going to say that. I'm not even kidding.
If it wasn't that,
Scorpio.
I was going to say a Sagittarius or maybe a Cancer or maybe a
Scorpio. Ben.
Yeah.
It's just like you're like Danny. Do you know Danny Mullen?
I just subscribed to his YouTube this week. Never heard of the guy.
Unsubscribe.
Really? I like him.
He's a loser.
I got to go through more. I only saw a few videos, but that's all it took. And I was like, I like this guy.
He's a Scorpio too.
Yeah, I kind of vibed with him. I was like, this guy's.
I did it first. We have a weird history though.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. That's so weird. I was like, how have I never heard of this guy? And I saw some video on TikTok where these people were sitting at dinner table and some crazy guy was like yelling at the doorman. And I was like, what is this?
Leo just blocked me the other day.
Yeah, and I read all the comments and everybody was like, that's Danny Mullen. That's Danny Mullen. Danny Mullen's awesome. And I was like, who the fuck is Danny Mullen? And I YouTubed him and I was like, this guy's fucking hilarious. Subscribe.
Actually, the last conversation we had, he had me call into his podcast and he bitched me out saying I sold my soul to TikTok. This was back in, I think, February. And he said, like, I used to like think highly of you. And then now you're just doing dances like 16-year-olds. Like, and then he hung up the phone. Like, he thinks TikTok's like the worst. But I think he's jealous. He's been uploading.
Because he built clout on YouTube where it meant something. And now you can do it in a day on TikTok.
I know. I think he feels because he does put a lot of hard work into his editing and his videos. I can tell. And so I think and he's a narcissist. So I think he really doesn't want to see anyone getting that quick virality like you're getting on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you have more TikTok followers than he does YouTube. Or it's the same. It might be the same.
Yeah, I think so. Because I was like, why does this guy not have more? I don't think he's at 1 million. He's at like 500,000 or maybe 700,000 or something.
I think it's because he's a very niche audience.
Yeah. And it is.
There's only so many infos.
But the truth is, it is a lot harder to grow on YouTube. And 500,000 on YouTube is much more impressive than 500,000 on TikTok.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And I think even advertisers and sponsors know that.
Well, he doesn't get any of those because his content is too controversial. Like, he cut a frog's head off.
So what does he do? He does like Patreon or something?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, I saw him say he was going to upload uncensored content because I saw he did a lot of sexual stuff. So I'm sure he could get a lot of subscribers for that.
He said Danny did sexual stuff.
Like making out with people and naked girls or something.
He was on my podcast twice and it's just you should probably just cut you're not going to edit it. So I already fucked myself by bringing him up.
This is it's all live.
He was on my podcast twice and I guess at the time I've been kind of playing the middle for a long time where I'm not completely on the right and I'm not completely on the left.
Yeah.
And it's kind of been why I'm not growing because I won't pick a side. And I almost feel like on the internet, you need to choose, like, are you going to be a snowflake or are you just going to be like a terrorist? And I'm still trying to like appease both sides. So no one like knows where I stand. And then I ended up having him on my podcast and he was calling girls whores a lot. And my other friend was like, I don't think it's a good idea for you to release this. So I didn't. And it like really pissed him off. So we redid the episode and it was even worse. So he just
release it. That's how you get the views. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I was kind of annoying in the episode. I was like on Adderall and I was like talking over him. And it was just the guys. I don't know. I couldn't handle people not liking me.
More annoying than usual. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sober right now. I knew not to take Adderall for this.
I'm not. I'm drinking right now. No pressure. I see it's still like 5 o'clock there, but it's after 8 here, so it's good.
I live right in the middle of all the Black Lives Matter protests. They happen literally right outside my building.
Okay, so if you're bringing up sides, what side are you on?
Well, I was in Monterey the other day, and I was driving past a park, and there was a bunch of Trump protesters, and then right next to it was Black Lives Matter protesters. And I rolled my window down to get like a TikTok, and the Black Lives Matter protesters started screaming at me, and I'm in a car saying, "Put on your fucking mask." And I just yelled out, I was like, "I don't have to wear a mask in the car, you fucking dipshit." And I was like, "Take your white guilt home." And my friend was like, "Yo, roll the window up. Like, you sound like a white supremacist." And I'm like, that was so annoying. Like, why are they yelling at people in cars? Yeah. So I uploaded the video without my, like, I didn't post my response. I just uploaded me saying the dipshit part. And all these people were like, "Wait, I thought you were BLM. Are you not BLM?" And then I was like, I'm just not yelling at people in cars without masks.
It's like, yo, I can be on Black Lives Matter, say Black Lives Matter, and also say, you guys are dipshit. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do.
Well, they were all white too.
Yeah,
they were all,
of course.
They were all white because it was Monterey. So there really isn't that many Black people there. So it was all white people. And then and they were only there for like 20 minutes. And then they like went to a bar. And then there was like hippies that were just dancing in the park. It was a weird, times are crazy.
I know, that's so how it is. That's why it's all a bunch of white liberals who are chanting Black Lives Matter, because they don't actually know any Black people and they think Black people are still in chains. And it's like, dude, come over here to Atlanta and I will well, I'm not in Atlanta right now, but that's where I grew up. It's like, everybody is fine. We're all equal and we're all diverse, and it's great.
It's half and half.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, guys, get out of your little bubble. Like, Black people are not being oppressed everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the guy that's here right now, we actually got in a pretty big fight with a TikToker recently that has like 350,000 followers. She actually blocked both of us.
I get that a lot.
She's a Black woman, and she's been posting a lot of, white people suck content. This is an example of a microaggression type content. And I finally got to the point where I was like, I fucking can't stand this content. It's making me never want to speak to anyone that's not looking like me ever again.
Yeah, it actually creates racist, because it just pushes you into a corner where you're like, you know what? I didn't even believe any of this, but fuck you. Leave me alone.
Right. Yeah, one of her videos was like, never compliment a person of color's hair. And I'm thinking, I'm just never going to say anything. Like,
that's racist. That's racist. You're racist. Everything you've ever done, racist. Just
right.
Okay, so I'll just stay away from Black people now. Nope, that's racist too.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Yeah. So thank God we're quarantined.
I know.
So I'm just fighting online. But so she posted this video, and it got pretty viral. And it was, anybody that has an American flag is suspect, maybe is a white supremacist.
There it is.
Is that the flag you stepped on?
It is. You know how many people told me I can't put that back on my wall? I have to burn it respectfully. See, there's snowflakes on both sides, and I exposed that. And I was like, no, it's going right back on my wall.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with having an American flag. I actually feel like there's more wrong stepping on it, just because of all the people that serve.
Sure, maybe, but that's why I do it, because I have the damn right. This is America, and I can do what I want. You have the right
to step on it, and it's not an amendment that you can't.
No, and if it was, guess what? I'd still do it.
Huh? Oh, I know. I saw the video.
But I did it. The thing is, I did it out of respect for what the flag stands for. Is you don't tell me what to do and what to say.
Well, freedom of speech has been, I think we're going to gain it back. But let me just get back to this point and see if you agree with me. So she basically posted a video saying, anyone that has a flag is a white supremacist. And I'm like, no, that's really triggering for someone that comes from an Americana themed home, because my mom decorated we had like flags on pillows, like God bless the USA. And like, she's a nice person. So I wrote her, because I know her personally. And I said, hey, like, she messaged me, because I duetted it, and she messaged me and says, low key, why'd you have to duet my video? You have a ton of super unwoke Trump supporters that follow you. Yikes. And I'm thinking, how do you know that? One, and second of all, like, okay, so she ended up getting in a huge fight with my friend who's Jewish, saying that he'll never understand the struggle of a POC because he's not. And he's like, I used to get abused in Israel. And she's like, it doesn't matter. You're still white. And it ended up becoming this huge fight. And she said, well, when I got called the N-word for the first time, it was the lady that yelled it at me had an American flag in her front yard. And I was like, okay, well, if she had a palm tree, would you have canceled palm trees too?
Yeah.
And then she's like, don't use my POC experience against me. And then she blocked me, posted a story like how good I feel after blocking LA comedians. She blocked both of us.
Do you want to say her name? Do I know who she is?
I'm sure you've seen her videos before.
Is it Fat Raccoon? Who is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Honestly, her content's it's so boring. I'm sure it doesn't even come up on your FYP.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know why? Because it's only for people of color. She specifically said, I only create content for Black people. And if you're white and you're on my page, that's cool, but I don't care if you're here. So, and she's like, because there's not enough content creators. And then her podcast, I'm giving too many clues of who this person is.
You can tell you really got a vendetta against this girl.
It made me really scared for
America.
future,
I know, that's the point. That's what I'm pushing back against more than anything. It's like, I see what's happening and somebody has to hold the ground and say, you guys are going nuts. No,
everyone's going insane.
I'm not apologizing. I'm not budging. You can say everything I say is terrible and I need to stop saying that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it and do it and do it until you stop telling us to stop doing it.
Well, I think that you're at the point now where everyone's trying to cancel everybody, especially on TikTok, where I don't think nothing matters anymore. So now I'm not scared to post because I notice that every single comment section, if it's a viral video, it's divided. It has to be polarizing content now.
Yeah.
If you post something that's just like cute and nice, no one cares. It's
and even if they
push the envelope.
Even if you do something nice, you're still going to get haters who are just like, nope, this sucks. You're boring. You're ugly. Like, you can't escape it. You might as well just lean into it.
Yeah. You have pretty good clapbacks. I always read your comments.
I love
your clapbacks to the trolls.
Yeah. That's why I need the haters. Because without them.
Do you just want to come here? Just come and you can do it. I'll give you my ear. He wants to say something about.
Come on in.
Wait, this is my good side.
Is this the guy you friend zoned?
This is a friend. He actually was my sub leasee, and then
Burn. Hey, what's up? Roommate. He was the one who was the biggest fan of me. Gotcha.
I'm a fan of your girlfriend.
First of all, we weren't making fun of you. I felt like if anything, we were making fun of the people that come after you.
No, I got it. That's why I liked it. And I lean into it. But whenever I do those duets, I kind of act sarcastic too. And then my own followers who love my sarcasm don't get my sarcasm and don't get your sarcasm. And then they think you're a hater and they just flood your thing.
Most of them got it, I think.
That's good. I mean, I felt like you made it pretty obvious, and I obviously got it, but.
And all your fans that got it were fighting with the fans that didn't get it.
Yeah. They're like, guys.
You have to make your content now, because it's a lot different. You have to make it, not so offensive. Or so obvious that you're offensive now, since you got banned. Is that what you have to do? I have been definitely pulling it in a little bit. I'm wondering where the line is. I try to lay off the duets of people because I used to mock random people who would pop up on my For You page and do a duet that kind of mocks their point. But then as my audience grew, I did recognize, just kind of like Donalidge, who got banned for doing the thumbs up. It wasn't because of his content. It was because his followers were flooding. You love that guy, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, he didn't deserve to get banned, that's for sure. But the problem is so many people would flood those people's content and they would get all this hate. And I recognize the same thing happening with my audience, and it's a fraction of the size of his. But I just kind of think that might be the reason why they banned me. So I kind of lay off that. And certain jokes I do pause before posting, which I want to post. But it's mostly the duets, I think, are the problem. So I try, unless the duet is specifically about me that I'm clapping back to, I don't just pick random people out anymore and respond to them. Yeah, no, I feel it. You'll get you banned in a heartbeat again.
Have you had Russell on your podcast yet?
No, I need to. I wanted to talk to you about him, about your thoughts on him in that situation.
Well, he kind of talked shit on you to me.
On me or on you?
On you.
Oh shit, Russell! Tell me the hate. Tell me the drama.
After our podcast got released, he actually Instagram video called me, which I thought was weird because he didn't like how I edited it. He thought I made him look like a villain, so he called me, and then we ended up just talking about other stuff. And he was like, "Did you hear the news?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Nick Foster is done. He got banned." It was an hour after it happened, and I'm like, "Really? I was just gonna ask him to do my podcast," and he's like, what's the point now?
Oh,
and I thought,
Russell. Over here, I'm giving Russell so many tips. He texts me all the time.
He likes you. No, he likes you a lot. He likes you. You're his favorite person. But I did find that comment a little part of me was like,
well,
does Russell just care about followers? But it's because he's a businessman.
Yeah.
he had no idea you were going to bounce back. He thought you were like, he really thought that ban like was serious.
No. I mean, I kind of did at first. Not that it was serious. I knew I would bounce back, but I did not know I would instantly bounce back, you know? Yeah. It was like a week later, I had more followers than I had to begin with, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like the snowflakes or whatever, they just team up and just go after people like in boss.
And that's the thing.
If they want to get canceled, they do.
How you were talking about you have to be so sensitive or like aware of everybody's cancel culture and being super sensitive. I use their own outrage against them. I use them to boost me up. I would have never been where I was if it wasn't for like I just flip cancel culture on its head. And if you just lean into it and you don't care, you can basically trick all the algorithms just to push you to the top by using them.
I don't get how the cancel girl is not canceled.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great. You know,
She's my favorite person on TikTok.
Cancel girl?
The canceled girl. Do you know her?
No, I'm going to look her up.
Are you serious? I don't understand. One day all of her videos were gone and the next day they were all back. Can you archive posts on TikTok?
Canceled girl. I have wondered that too. People can, I know you can make it private, but I have seen accounts disappear and say user not available. And then like a week later, they get all their videos back. How does that happen?
Yeah, that's what I saw in this girl too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this girl like calls Charlie fat and she says outrageous things and she said the N-word or they said she said the N-word. She didn't.
Whoa. Okay. One, I've never heard of this girl. This is the first time I'm looking. Never. Her latest 6 videos all have 6 million views, 3 million views, 4 million views, 13 million views, 4 million views, 3 million views. Those are her last 6 videos, but she only has 550,000 followers. How the fuck is that possible?
Because she literally, like, one of her videos recently.
She pretended to be homeless. You have to just like, take a dive into her content one night.
Dude, this is nuts.
She said, I'm sorry for saying the N-word. She said, I thought everyone who's not Asian is black.
She says she identifies as a black woman.
I have heard of this girl, actually. I saw that one video.
But now she's like using her platform to wake people up. Her latest video was her talking about Black Lives Matter. So people were like, wow, she had to troll everybody just to get y'all to listen.
Yeah, but I'm so confused how, like, I have more followers than her, and her video views are...
jealous. Nick's so jealous of her. Oh,
dude, her
wow.
views are insane. No, but I'm wondering...
Like, oh, well, I have more followers than her.
No. Not like that. I'm saying I have way less views than her. So I'm wondering, is she getting a lot of views because they watch her videos or because they support her but they don't follow her? That's what I don't understand.
Watch her.
Okay. Let's watch one.
She's a young girl.
Yeah, she's really young. She's probably like 16.
You should get her on your podcast.
When white people say you can't blame us for slavery, but blame Muslims for 9/11, Asians
that
for
was
COVID,
her woke video.
Oh, so this is like her flipping over a new leaf?
That's her new. Yeah, that's her new.
Which is just as divisive, just the other way.
But she flip-flops. So she'll post a video where she's woke, and then she goes back to acting like wild.
Okay, I'm just going to follow her. Let's give her a follow. You guys just gave her a follow.
Yeah, she's funny.
She should give me a dollar or something.
So do you think she's trolling, or you think she's genuine?
She's trolling, yeah, for sure.
I respect the troll.
Yeah, for a while I thought she maybe was like mentally ill, but then... Yeah, you have to watch it all. Like, there's a story.
Dude, trolls are crazy. Like, you never know. Like, I love a good troll, but you also never can tell these days. You know, for the longest time, I thought that girl, Whoa Vicky, you know her?
Wait, I've heard of that girl.
The girl that acts like super black, but she's like some white trashy girl, super young.
Oh, I don't know Whoa Vicky.
You would know her if you saw her. She has like a grill in and like she's social media famous across many networks. And I thought it was a character, like she was just playing a character. Like, okay, this girl is trolling, and she's really like that. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
I have a lot of troll accounts on Instagram, and each one has a different personality. And today I created this new one, and it's a QAnon person. So I just go on people's, like, if I just clap back to people on this QAnon account and just call them like sick pedos. It is so fun. I've never had more fun than like, I just like I'll just be like, yeah, I bet you supported Epstein too, you sicko. Like, I'm always just like, see you in Little St. James, bitch. Like, I just act crazy on this QAnon account. And I'm thinking this is the easiest way to get people to leave you alone. This is just to pretend you're really diehard QAnon. Because people don't want to argue with a QAnon person. So it gets
or
the
blow you up.
conversation
It could blow you up. If you
well,
posted content on TikTok.
It gets a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
It's really fun to pretend you're like a different person on social media.
I know.
It's hard to put yourself out there.
That is the other thing that these kids do not understand. They don't understand what a troll is, and they don't understand that a lot of people are just playing a character. I am authentic to a point, but I'm also playing a character, and it's like Stephen Colbert, but he had his character, Stephen Colbert. That's kind of what I do, and people don't understand. They think you have anything you say is really your opinions, or it's coming from the heart, or what. They don't understand, like, you're just fucking with them.
Well, I also think you have to understand these kids are really young. Like, I think it was 35% of TikTok users are under the age of 13, which is weird. I was fishing the other day, and this girl was like, I saw it on TikTok. I look over, she's 6 years old. I'm thinking, oh my God, that's like people that I get upset about. Like, I have to remember these are 6-year-olds. Like, when I was 6, I thought people our age were super ancient too. Like, I get so upset. Like, I'm not old.
Well, we are. We are old.
We are.
But it doesn't feel like it. I know. It feels like we're all still
young still.
College. I feel like I'm early 20s, like forever. I'm sure everybody feels that way. It is definitely weird because I'm starting to get recognized when I go places, and I get recognized in public. And then, like, my nieces are just at the age where they're like 13 and they're getting on TikTok, and all their kids at their school know me, and I'll get a FaceTime from my niece, and she'll be on her school bus, and there's like a bunch of kids in the background just like looking over her shoulder, like, oh my God, is that really him?
Really fight with these kids,
dude. You know, it's weird. I know.
You have to kind of balance being a role model and also
I know. I'm coming to terms with it. And yeah, you definitely don't take, and all these people like Joe Robe who blocks people.
I swear to God, Joe Robe is the hall monitor of TikTok.
Oh man,
that's who he is. He's pretending that he's the principal. He's pretending that he's the principal, but all he is a hall monitor that nobody listens to. Yeah. That's how I feel about Joe Robe.
Except the other hall monitors who are all like, yeah, we're going to do that. Like, who's he teaching?
He gives people a thing and like writes them up and nobody cares.
But my thing with him is he locks all his comments because of death threats. And I'm like, Joe Robe, these are 8-year-olds sending you death threats. You're scared of an 8-year-old. Like,
well, he's a man that plays the flute. So it says, is that misogynistic? What? I said he's a man that plays the flute. So what else do you expect? I don't know. I just feel like the tuba player has more balls.
Probably. You at least need some muscle to play the tuba.
Joe Robe is like, he's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. He did the WAP. I liked his WAP video.
Liked or cringed?
To be honest, I laugh at him. I laugh out loud at some of his content. And this is why I say I'm in the middle. Because I'll watch a video of yours and then I'll go watch Joe Robe's and I'm like, oh, they both have a point.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think lately Joe Robe has been having a point.
Against the vegan teacher. That's how everybody talks now. They're like, he hates the vegan teacher, so we like him now.
Oh, it is. That's the one that made me like him.
Yeah. See? Boom. That's everybody has come around just because of that.
Yeah, I was like.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't see your videos, Joe Robe. You block me on everything, so I don't care about your war.
He also did like.
Who is this vegan teacher though? Like, because I never would even click on her video. The only reason she's relevant to me is because Joe Robe covered it.
Oh yeah.
She's just this chick this old.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. Is she trolling?
Well, I don't think so. But that is the thing Joe Robe doesn't understand. He thinks he's changing the world. One, he's blocking everybody who doesn't agree with him. So he's not teaching anybody who's not already on his side. And then he doesn't realize everybody he sends hate to or tries to teach, he's just blowing them up too. The way he blew up the vegan teacher and the way he blew me up when he called me out and sent all his followers after me. And I just got bigger. Like, he's not helping. He's making the problem worse.
Joe Robe has more Instagram followers than you. Did you see that?
He has way more TikTok followers too. He's at like 4 million. 4 million.
And I would argue that it's because there's way more people on the left, like the woke left, than there are on the right.
But it doesn't matter. One, I have just as much of a big effect as he does, but also
Joe Robe's a bigger deal than Nick Foster.
I know. Don't rub it in. But I am free.
Are you jealous of Joe Robe?
I have a rivalry with him. I don't care about the numbers, but I definitely have a rivalry with him.
You cared
That's
about
for
the
sure.
canceled girls' numbers.
Yeah. No, I don't really care. I'm just saying, I'm not care. I'm thinking my numbers are just low. My views are low because her following is the same, but her views are so high. So yeah, I'm jealous, but not in like a.
Yeah, because she gets the same amount of views as like a big like a really big creator.
Yeah, that's huge.
You know what I was wondering today? Someone posted about, I saw something on my page saying that they think Bella Poarch was a plant and that there's so many conspiracy theories around Bella Poarch now. And I'm like, you know what? This actually kind of makes sense, the timeline of all of them.
Okay, QAnon. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's why I created the character. I saw the Bella Poarch conspiracy post and then it triggered me to go make a QAnon.
Or, hear me out. Maybe, just maybe, history will show that we make a bunch of stupid, untalented people famous all the time.
Yeah.
Right. This girl said that her content was hypnotizing and that she thinks that someone was like choreographing her head movements.
Yeah,
it was Jeff.
It was Jeff Correct. It was Jeff Correct. Credit to Jeff. Jeff follows me now. Hi, Jeff.
Jeff's coming on my podcast next week.
Really? I want to get him on mine too.
Jeff's awesome.
Jeff will go to
I love Jeff.
be like, credit me in the comments.
I actually follow Jeff.
I think Jeff deserved the credit.
I don't, but you know,
I
what I do respect is him leaning into the hate and using controversy to his advantage. I like that because I got on TikTok about the same time as him because I followed him like way back in January and we were pretty much the same. And then I kind of flew past him and I always kind of just assumed he was like above being controversial. And I was like, when he was giving all these tips, I was like, I kind of wanted to be like, yo, bro, these are terrible tips. Just stir up controversy and you'll blow up. And then he did that. And I was like, good job.
That's true. He was giving like, he's like, new warning, new trundler. And it's always just like, check out this sound.
Yeah. And it's not, there's other people who do that. And honestly, they're better and more charismatic than he is. Sorry, Jeff.
I do think controversy. I kind of like that. I like his personality though. I find him funny that he cares so. He's always like, about TikTok. I think he says the word TikTok more than anybody I've ever heard. Like the way he says TikTok is like very iconic too. I don't know.
It's so weird. He does his shtick. It's like
I went back and forth because at first when he did the credit thing, I was like, bro, this is a bad look for you. But then when he kept doubling down, then I realized, oh, you're self-aware at least, and you're leaning into it and you don't care. And that actually makes me respect you a lot more.
He did care a little bit. If you look at his clapbacks, he was like over-explaining.
At first he did.
He was like, oh, what do you mean? I just am a normal guy asking for credit and blah, blah, blah.
That's where I was on the fence. But then when they had that paparazzi video of Bella Poarch and she was just saying yes or no questions like this. And then he was like, I just think but he made it very dry where you couldn't really tell unless you understand sarcasm. And I was like, okay, you're self-aware. You got it. You're making jokes. You're leaning into it. You're poking.
It took Jeff a little while.
That's true. Hey, controversy is hard for people.
Any other industry, it's not okay to just steal an idea from someone and not credit them. Like, why is but TikTok is an app where everybody just copies each other.
Yeah, it's memes.
So that's where I'm kind of like,
it's the whole thing. This generation is like that. Everything is a remix of something else. Nothing is original. Yeah. I think culture is changing from the idea of original thoughts. Myself. And I have the same problem because, I put out these jokes that I think are super original. Then I get banned or my jokes get taken down. And then I see them redone 10 different times. And I'm like, that's my joke. And now other people are and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to say, well, I'll come up with 10 other jokes. You can have this one. I think I should
start doing is just stealing jokes because everyone else is doing it.
Yeah. That a lot of people have built their profiles off just stealing tweets.
And memes.
Yeah.
I can't stand those accounts. There's this one guy, he's got couple million followers. All he does is read other people's tweets and laugh at them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
There's a lot of those.
Weird, annoying.
He's like, I'm just like,
well,
these aren't even your fucking tweets.
In his defense, at least he's not pretending they're his thoughts. A lot of people do that, and I think that's worse.
What a culture. It's like there's no creator anymore that's original, really.
Well, in that case, there is a use for people like that because they're not creators, they're curators. They're finding good stuff that other people would never see that tweet, and then they have a page to go to where they're seeing it for the first time. And I think there is some value to that.
All right, I guess, yeah, fucking props to curators out there on TikTok.
It's important. We have so much information
true.
out there, and somebody has to bring it all together where they're like, this is the best of this genre. It's a real art
Too
form in
much
itself.
information out there.
Yeah. That's the thing. We always thought when the internet was starting, we thought like information was the resource that was going to be very valuable because information was important. Information is infinite and we can't go through it all. The importance, the value is attention. Who can curate it? Who can get the attention on them versus the attention on something else? Attention is what's valuable in the modern age. The information is worthless.
Yeah, and that's the currency of Gen Z is attention. They don't care about anything but attention.
Well, guess what? It's our currency too. You're playing along also.
Millennials aren't as bad as Gen Z when it comes to attention.
No.
Like not everyone our age is into having it. Like
that's true.
Almost all of them want to be famous. Not all millennials want to be famous. I would say it's 50-50.
Yeah, I agree. But most millennials are going to fall behind Gen Z in success and they're going to get laid off from their job and they're going to end up.
I mean, I would argue that's not true.
You think?
You think Gen Z is going to be, they literally stand in front of a ring light and make.
No, I don't. I'm not saying they're more valuable. I'm just saying that in the future society, Gen Z will have more opportunities than somebody who has a 9-to-5 desk job who's just going to get fired and has nothing else because attention is where you get money. All these stars.
I think fame is going to be meaningless soon. Everyone's going to become famous, so it's not going to matter.
True. But that's where the attention matters because just like there could be a million social media apps, the apps are only successful if they can keep the eyeballs on them. That's why Kardashians are successful because they always got the eyeballs on them. And some small name celebrity doesn't get as much success because they don't have as many eyeballs for as long. It's the attention.
I would say a lot of small celebrities, some of them don't want the attention. That's like a lot of actresses value privacy, like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Luck. Good luck, though. I mean, yeah, you can pull it off.
Like real like prestigious actors and actresses that like live in the Hollywood Hills. They're really secluded. They value their privacy. They don't want. But then you have these TikTokers out on Melrose Ave that are like just all day.
I know.
Just, like,
I was just seeing that going back to Bella Porch because I saw that paparazzi video and I was like, oh my God, this girl was nobody like a month ago. And now she walks out and she's being bombarded with paparazzi. And I kind of like that she just was like nodding because she's leaning into her own image.
Smart, yeah.
And she's like not answering them. So you're setting a good precedent. But my God, what a learning curve to go from nobody to this superstar. Well,
that's why I think TikTok can be a little problematic because you see how fame has destroyed child stars. You see it all the time. Yeah. Well, now these people are in the Midwest. One day they wake up, they're 12 years old, their video goes viral. They're getting all this hate. They weren't prepared for the attention. Yeah. Like I've been out here hustling, grinding. I've been doing entertainment since I was a kid. So I'm used to the rejection. I'm used to the hate. There's people that were never even involved with anything in the spotlight. And now they're getting loads of attention and they might not be able to handle it. And that's why we're seeing kids like killing themselves. I think it's a little toxic.
I agree. I am thankful that
I'm happy I'm this age.
Me too. Because I've been going after this for a while, definitely since like the beginning of YouTube where I was in stand-up comedy and I wanted to get some attention, but I had a little bit here and there, but never hit the stride. And I'm actually so thankful that it's at this age because I have this thick skin. Nothing's going to shock me. I'm so used to it. But if I was 15, yeah, exactly. That's my defense right there. Like not an incel. Look at this girl.
Right, totally.
But no, it's like I'm much able to handle it. Whereas if I was 15 and I was dealing with this hate every day, there's no way I could handle the burden.
That's what I'm saying. And these kids always like, like little Huddy comes out and talks about how he's anxious and depressed. Like I doubt he'd have insane, he'd probably be like a moody kid in school, but I don't think it'd be as extreme as it is because of all the attention he's getting.
Yeah. No,
and who knows? And it's so short-lived too. Like Bella Porch is about to surpass Charlie, possibly.
Yeah, so crazy.
And also, this is a culture where everyone just cares about relevancy. So if you're irrelevant, you mean nothing to this generation. People are obsessed with relevancy, and we just throw people out in the trash, and we don't care about we don't build a star. We used to build celebrities for a longevity. Right now, it's less than 15 minutes of fame. It's becoming
another person.
The South Park had an episode of this where they build them up specifically to tear them down. We love tearing them down. We love
seeing the celebrities fall. It makes us feel more connected. We like seeing them vulnerable.
Yeah. No, a
And it
lot
makes
of
us feel
these
better about
people are
ourselves.
not going to succeed they're going to get a lot of like fame and fortune right at the beginning, but if they don't play it long, like there's only a few that actually last for the long run because you have to adapt, you have to change. A great example is the the Paul brothers, where they took their Vine star, and whether you love them or hate them, they really thrived in turning into a business and becoming good businessmen and keeping relevancy going across many different platforms. But you look at like Tila Tequila, she was huge on MySpace and she's almost nothing. I think she's like a porn star now, you know, she just fell
Really?
off.
Not a star, but
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'm not gay. I just like gay porn.
yeah.
Typical woman.
I'm not gay either. I like it.
I'm not gay either. I mean, if you don't count the dicks and the porn and the, you know, I mean, that's normal, but not in a gay way. It's just, you know, no homo, guys.
No homo, bro. Yeah.
No, but
I'd be more, yeah.
it's so true. It's like a lot of these people are not going to, like, even Charlie D'Amelio. I mean, she's superstardom. She has a family support system behind her. She's got a lot of
the family. She's gonna succeed.
Yeah, I think so.
She has smart parents.
I think so. That's the big thing. But
she has that Republicans. What is that, senator dad?
something like that. But I'm saying
Is he Democrat?
her content is gonna have to evolve. She can't just skate on doing dance moves on YouTube. You're gonna have to do something else if TikTok isn't around.
I don't know. Isn't Addison starring in a new movie?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. She's transitioning to a different career. That is a different medium. It's
Addison
a different art
seems
form.
like the one that has the most
Yeah,
chance. I feel like Addison has more of an it factor.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see how well her acting is,
I
but
used to hate on all these
Yeah,
dancers.
we'll see how well the acting it. You're right.
I used to hate on all these dancers. Like, how are they making so much money just off of dancing? But I'm like, that's like how that's what they do. They just dance and make money. So who cares? Like,
it's attention. They got attention.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
dance, make money, so they're gonna do it. No matter
People
what.
say this all the time. They're like, why does Charlie, like there'll be videos on TikTok where you're scrolling. It's like, look, I just did the same dance as Charlie. How come I don't have 10 million views? It's like, because you don't have 70 million followers watching you, you idiot.
So I don't know if this is true or not, but 2 years ago, I was on set of a short. I don't know if you know this. I was on set. Well, of course, you guys don't know I was on set 2 years ago. I didn't know
Wow,
you, but-
name drop. Hey, in case you didn't know, I'm a big time wannabe actress,
I was
you know?
kind of a big deal.
No, I was on set.
I got 23,000 followers on TikTok. I'm huge.
Yeah, no, this girl was like, hey, I'm doing this. She was an actress in the show. She's like, hey, I'm recruiting girls to be on this app. You seem like a content creator. You seem funny. Would you be interested? We need you to create like 20 videos a month and we give you a flat fee. And I was like, what's the app? And she said, it's called TikTok. And this was a few years ago.
Wow.
And I said no. And now this girl is huge on the app. And so I think my theory is that Charlie and those girls may have been some of these girls that these agencies pre-selected to build the app up to get guys on the app. Because
Maybe.
I used to work for a live
pretty
streaming
sure that Charlie joined in like August of last year.
Maybe not
Yeah.
Charlie, but some of these
No.
big creators, the early creators, their content was getting pushed on the free
They
page.
take underage
And
girls
they were
to promote.
they were paying the
Get guys on the
creators.
app.
Oh,
Because they were
so
paying,
so
they were
TikTok's
promoting their
plan
content.
was, let's build this app off pedophilia and then we will
Exactly.
transition to
It's
mainstream.
so bad. No, that's really what it sounds. That's what it looks
Well,
like. Honestly,
okay,
they push
so
all these
I-
big creators, like these like girls that dress very
this
slutty.
girl was
and it's
older.
like-
This girl was like 30. That actually is the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
I used to work for this app called Bigo. It's a live streaming app, and I was one of the agency hired a bunch of girls to do live streaming. And every time I'd log on, I'd be pushed to the top of the page, and no one knew. So there's all these creators that just got on, and it's a China owned app, so it's very common formula that these apps do over there, where they
Yeah.
recruit girls because then they hope that we bring guys onto the app to spend a lot of money.
I mean, it makes sense. You got to get that
Yeah.
viral factor and get the audience hooked. Otherwise, if people aren't here watching, it's never going to take off. They also think that TikTok would do, everybody kind of gets an early viral video on TikTok. They think they just give you
that's
that
gotta be
little
addictive.
taste of like,
Totally.
here's some fame. And they might even boost and fake your numbers and your comments too. Because a lot of the early comments I would get were very throwaway comments. Like they could be for anything. Now I can tell like my comments are relevant to my video, a lot of them. But I think the app just kind of throws it out
Really?
there. and lets you think like, wow, I got 10,000 views and look at all these comments. And it's just like, good job for you, Paige. Love this. This is awesome. You know? And you're like, okay.
I mean, I posted my first video on TikTok and it was an accident. It was a video of me stealing a beer from a Mexican guy at Modelo. I just sat down next to him and just stole the beer and drank it.
Classic story. Guys, I just downloaded TikTok for a joke. I didn't mean it.
It was an act. It wasn't a joke. My friend told me, he's like, you need to get on TikTok. I'm getting so famous on there. He has like 500K now, or that he did. I think he's at 1 million
Small
now.
potatoes.
And I posted it and I woke up the next day and I had like a couple 100,000 views on the video and I had a bunch of Instagram followers from it. I have not had a single Instagram follower crossover since. And I had a video with over 10 million views a few times.
Really? So you think your first video was a big success and then that was it?
My very first video went viral on TikTok and then almost every video went viral. Every time I post, it almost goes viral. I post like once a month.
Yeah.
So
well, you have posted some good stuff. I think you just need to post more. That it's more of a quantity game than a quality.
It is quantity, totally. But I was treating the app like how I would treat Instagram, where I took a lot of. I was like overthinking it. I was like editing everything, so I was only posting like once or twice a month. Yeah.
No, you just need to post like 10 times a day if you can. Just 5 times a day.
It's hard for me because I have so many different personalities and I can't decide on anything. So it's hard for me to like figure out who I want to be on the app.
Throw them all out there. Confuse everybody.
You have a brand
I just dump everything on there. I just started posting stuff. I have no following at all.
He's becoming kind of like your friend Dan.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I have him
But I try to be actually funny.
You do the stitches.
Oh, I like doing stitches. Though.
No, that's good. That's kind of where I really blew up was I got banned from commenting for a while and I couldn't respond to comments in the comments. And I give good clapback. So I just started doing the video replies to them. And that's where I really took off. And the stitches do really well too.
Yeah, but I try to do it. I try to be offensive when I do it, or dark humor jokes and stuff like that. Because
you try to copy Nick Foster.
Yeah,
no, I've been doing dark humor my whole life. Have Nick
Foster. We don't need you.
My thing is, I don't even think I'm dark humor. I've never claimed to be dark humor. Everybody else says that about me, but I have never said that.
Dark humor, and then because they said it, then you started doing it.
I've had a few dark humor jokes. I'm not afraid of dark humor, but I think mine is more like provocative puns or satire. It's not like dark humor where it's like, something death or whatever. It's not really like that.
No,
it's a few of them.
Not dark humor. It's more.
I would argue his is actually dark humor. Like he did like a coat hanger abortion.
Yeah, that's
like,
more.
Yes. Some ladies like either we're gonna get it from the doctor or we're gonna use a coat hanger. So I stitched it. I'm like, well, here I got you some coat hangers. I'm here to support your cause.
So whatever. How did it do?
Or like somebody saying, well, I only have 30 followers. I just opened the app.
Why are you on my podcast, bro? 35, get off here. No, it's cool.
I told you, dude.
But the thing is, I am funny.
Don't be like Russell Hartley.
Yeah, don't be like Russell. No, I did another one where this guy.
You gotta bring Russell on next, and he can say if I was lying or not.
No, he's no longer invited. Russell's talking shit about me, gloating that I got deleted.
What's the point? He said, "What's the point?"
Wasn't he drunk like at 1 a.m. when he called you?
That was the other thing. It's like
he might have been sarcastic.
He DM'd me. No, he DM'd me the other day and said, do you know where I could find a mannequin? I'm like,
for what, Russ?
I said, aren't you a mannequin? And he said,
that's a good line.
He goes, I need another one.
What happened to the old one?
I don't know, man.
Oh, it was for that joke he did, right?
I don't know, but I was just like, why are you asking me? He's like, because your name is Emilieknowseverything.
Hey,
Russell.
I was annoyed at him because
Russell's gaming you right there. He's doing his little flirty game. Classic.
Yeah, and I went up north recently and I saw like manly men, and I was just thinking, Jesus. Yeah. In LA, the guy is like a Russell Hartley that's just like gaming women on the internet all day. Then I go like NorCal and they're like kayaking and like rock climbing. And I was like, just such a different alpha male, depending on the city you're at.
He tried to alpha male me. Like I was like,
you both won't follow him. Russell won't follow him.
I was standing in front of Russell, and I'm like, he's like, you have to request him. And I was standing right on top of his phone, and he accepts the request. He accepts the request and turns over his phone. I'm like, well, you're not gonna hit me with a follow back on Instagram.
He said, why should I?
He's like, why should I follow you? Do you post anything interesting? I'm like, no, do you? Like, what the fuck? I don't give a shit about like your modeling things on Instagram. It's like, come on, you came to do a podcast. Just
Hey,
don't
keep
know.
it real. At least he's keeping it real, you know? He's like, you gotta earn it.
I respect him for saying that. I'm
My
like,
friend took Russell's course.
All right, bro, I'm going to throw you a pity follow right now. What's your username?
That's sad. That's sad. It's like a pity fuck.
No, it's
I
fine.
don't want to pity.
No,
What,
you're
on
throwing
TikTok?
it out on the podcast too, so everybody go follow him, okay?
Go follow him. He's gonna post. I feel like this is about.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be canceled
It's,
for all that shit I
it's-
talked about Black Lives Matter.
No, I want
was
you to-
just mad at one girl with the flag thing.
No, that girl was completely
You think it's
wrong.
bad that
She
we
said
talk
that
about
she
that?
said that Jews don't suffer any sort of anti-Semitism. I was like, this year alone in 2020, I got thrown out of an apartment I was living at because the landlord found that I was Jewish.
Because you
And she
didn't
said,
hold
I
up
don't
your
like Jews.
fist.
Because I remember
Black
that.
Lives Matter. Right? That's
And
what
she
you
also
gotta do.
said I also
Jewish lives matter.
yeah, I mean, like,
Speak.
no, but like anti-Semitism is and in general, like about religions, is a bigger problem than BLM. Like,
Yeah, but
it
you're
is.
white, so you don't get to complain.
You know who's a Holocaust denier? Danny Mullen.
Really? As a troll or for real?
No, he actually is.
Oh.
Dude,
Okay,
you saw the video
unfollow
that
Danny.
went viral on TikTok.
He's,
It was-
he's gonna not.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Wait, hold up. We got to keep this on topic. What is your username?
I thought we were done.
It's TZ. Listen, hold on a second.
How much longer
Okay,
do we have?
TZ.
It's EV
Okay.
ICHE.
ICHE. TZ.
Yeah, TZEVICHE.
TZEICHVE.
No, TZEVICHE.
TZEVICHE. All right.
This is
We got it. TZEVICHE. Yeah, you got
Yeah, that's
39 followers. That's it.
I just started
are you the
posting.
40th?
Here's the
Okay.
thing, though. Like, people, they'll promote like dumb creators, but like, I think I'm pretty. Yeah, there you go. Oh, thank you, Nick. Thank you. Appreciate it. Pity follow. See that, Russell? That's respect.
Yeah.
He's a man.
I'm going to unfollow him as soon as this podcast is over. I'm just kidding. No, I thought I actually well, I might have did I not follow you on my old account?
No, he was begging you.
I did not.
Okay, well, in defense of Russell Hartley, this is what I probably did because I followed you back and I probably went to see your profile and I was like, okay,
I had nothing on there.
I'll follow him when he posts. He doesn't post
Yeah,
anything.
I didn't post anything. No, there's this video.
Yeah,
going,
you were begging him to follow you and you didn't even have a post up.
Listen, there was this video going viral on TikTok where it was this couple, mother and son that were eating at a restaurant, and they're like, "We just got to LA, and some guy's getting thrown out of a restaurant. What the fuck's wrong with LA?" It was a video of Danny Mullen doing one of his shticks,
I saw that.
and like
That was
he
the
was
one.
getting thrown out of a restaurant, and they had no idea who the fuck Danny Mullen was. And they're like, "Look at these Republicans not wearing masks or whatever. It's because this and that." They're like, "Fuck this shit," and it was
Why are
Danny
you
Mullen.
promoting this?
I heard him saying like they stuck their finger up their butt and put it all over the
Exactly.
food or something. I was like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, because there's some
It's
random.
like guy humor.
No,
Someone told me once,
no,
like,
that-
if only men find your content. My
No,
friend
that
is, like,
wasn't that
super
part that was
fucking dope.
funny.
He's friends with Kanye. Not
No,
to flex,
that
but,
wasn't
like,
the funny
No,
part.
but my friend said if only women if only men like your content, you're not cool.
Women, right?
And I was like, you know what? That's
Am I
true.
right?
Am I right?
No, that's true. If
Okay.
only men like your content,
What-
then you're probably.
Let me ask you,
so-
since you're a woman, what percentage of my audience needs to be women for it to be acceptable?
just at least just one woman.
You're probably
has to,
like 70% female.
You know what I
huh?
mean?
I am 70% male, 30% female.
That's good.
That's pretty
fine.
good.
That's
No.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think.
Where's the other genders?
Some
Like, what are they
creators, like,
like?
0% other genders, surprisingly.
You know what sucks? I have more female followers on TikTok
Yeah, of course.
You don't put thirst traps. That's why.
Yeah.
because I'm not fucking 14.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking old head.
And
got a
I
gun
saw some
now.
of your jokes. Like I saw the joke you did, or it was a well done video, but it was more relevant to women than me, where you went to Sephora and you were doing all the.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that
that
one
was-
did well with the women.
Yeah, that was good, but that's gonna get women. That's not gonna really resonate
Yeah,
with
like
men.
what? It's like I would do more skits, but I only can do videos if I can come up with ideas. And if I don't really like the idea, I don't want to do it. But I realize I need to stop overthinking it because
Yeah,
I see
just
so
pump
many
it
really
out.
Because
unfunny people.
I
that
would
go
put
viral.
so much effort into certain videos in my early career and they would do okay, but it was really when I just did the throwaway comments that I blew up. It's like these 10-second things.
I
and
love those.
Yeah.
I watch those. I'm always like wanting you to do more.
That's
of
when
those.
you were mocking.
those
You
are
were
funny,
like,
yeah.
"Hi, Clara," or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
her name, whatever. Claudia, whatever name you
You haven't
said.
done those in a while.
No, it's because once I got back
You were
on.
easy to impersonate.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I started seeing it everywhere where people were like doing me as a character, and people would be like, Walmart Nick Foster here. And I was like, I would talk to Aaron, like, this is so crazy how people are doing impressions of me now. Because like a year
I don't know why
ago.
you're easy, because Jeff wasn't easy. I was trying to do Jeff Correct. I can't figure out how to impersonate him.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
still working on
tough.
it.
It's my specific over the top, like, hi guys. I amp it up, which is fun.
And you have your cousin as well, your brother-in-law, your cousin that does similar content than you.
Stalker.
That's not actually you mean Spooner dude?
Yeah, that dude.
We just met. We're just friends. I was just joking about being
I thought
brothers.
he was like your cousin or something.
I just realized I had a dream about Uncle Dan.
I just met him. He lives in Orlando. We did a meetup at a brewery. We've never met until that day.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Papa God actually said he wished TikTok. I was on a live and he was saying he wanted TikTok to be banned.
I think he's full of shit. I think
he said it was toxic, and it was when he was upset about something.
Because he got banned, and then he was like unbanned later. But when he got banned, he was like, "Yeah, guys, I don't even care, whatever." And I'm like, "You're full of shit, bro. You got 1 million followers.
You're a verified creator.
Come on, you care."
I would love if you and Joe Rogan came on my podcast on the same day.
Let's do it.
That would be so cool. But
gotta reach out to Joe.
I just don't think Joe Rogan will agree to it.
No. I want to get him on this, and I don't think he'll do it.
Got together, I think you guys actually talked. You'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm a friendly person. It's more because I know he's like going out of his way to block me on everything, and then he still talks shit, and he doesn't even like get to know me. Yeah. That's where like the rivalry
that's how
comes.
this girl, that girl that blocked me. I'm just thinking like, why couldn't we just finish the conversation? Why do people have to run away?
The second she realized she was like wrong or.
That's how these people are, though.
Yeah,
they block
because that's where I'm like, Joe Rogan has this audience, and props to him. I can't hate on his hustle, but what is he going to do to expand out of that? He's locked in this political box he put himself in. I can say and do anything, and nobody's going to be shocked. I can go this way, I can go that way. I'm free, but he's like, I have to do this, and a lot of these people are that way where they get success.
I don't agree. I think one day Joe Rogan can
what does he do?
Literally just go streak in the street, and he can go wild.
Yeah, I will admit,
have this
at a certain point,
he could go loose. He could have a breakdown that he films. I feel like he could be so contained that one day he just fucking freaks out.
I will admit, when you have that big of an audience, you can if you're creative and you're willing to lean into it, you can take the hate and the backlash. You can probably transition that into anything. That's legit following, but I don't think he's the type of person. I think he really feels like he has to be the moral high ground of everything. He's got that hall monitor concept. Yeah,
he reminds me of a substitute teacher as well. He really gives off this very that made you do the homework more than the teacher did. It's a very annoying. I would have fought with that guy if he was my substitute.
Oh, that's of course.
He's highly.
But I also like some of his videos.
No, what I always would say, people would ask me my opinions on him in my early days. They're like, "What do you think of Joe Rogan?" And I actually really liked his content originally, where he actually did a lot of jokes and memes and trends, but they were still political, where he would fight for feminism and stuff. But he made it in a funny way, similar to what I do. And I was like, well, I disagree with his point, but I like the way he delivered it. But then he got so preachy where he's just like, bad. You're bad.
Be better.
And it's like, so he could transition that, but just the way I transitioned and I stepped on the flag, I lost maybe 10 to 20,000 followers from that. It was insane. That was
maybe a bad move on your part.
But that's what a lot of people think, and that's how a lot of creators get stuck.
And I get what you were trying to do.
Oh, I know. But it's no sweat off my back because I don't care, and I know what the long game is I'm working on. I want to offend everybody, so I need to let them know, this is what I'm doing. Don't get comfortable.
The right-wing people too.
But for somebody who's so far down that path, it's a lot scarier to be like, let me do something crazy where I'm going to lose 1 million followers. That stops a lot of people from even trying to transition to something else. And time will tell if he can do that. But I think a lot of creators are stuck in a little box they put themselves in.
I need to just put myself in some fucking box. Because right now I'm not doing anything. I just started this new series I'm doing where I'm doing Tales from a Hollywood Insider, where I'm telling stories about all the celebrities I met, and then I'm giving it a little twist at the end.
Oh,
where
so
I make
you're
it
like
all about me.
you're like a little female Russell Hartley over there telling stories about your Hollywood life.
Yeah, but it's like
on a
much higher level. Like I've met almost every iconic pop star just through being here for 10 years.
Well, that's good.
I have really crazy stories, but I'm twisting the story and making it all about me, where I make myself the celebrity by the end of the story. It's very delusional. It's a delusional.
That's a character right there. Yeah.
That I'm playing, and I posted my first one. Already has 300,000 views. And people were just so upset. And I'm like, okay, this is really easy. Do it.
That's a good idea. I think that's a good spin.
I discovered Ariana Grande, and everybody believed me.
Oh, I think I saw that. Or
people
I kinda...
literally were so upset. Like, fuck you. Like, half the people believe me. And they're like, thank you so much. She's my favorite. And the other triggering Ariana Grande fans is perhaps the funnest thing I've done on TikTok. Like, it was joy. Like, I got joy out of triggering them. Because
guess what?
So
triggering any community is how you're going to blow up. And what's good about that
Ariana Grande fans specifically, like anyone that's a super fan of pop star.
Yeah, but if you could spin that into any, because you're going to get Ariana Grande fans, but let's say you do that about Charlie D'Amelio, and then you do that about some other big name and some other big name, and you're going to get all these different fans just hating on you, and they're going to blow you up. And other people are going to get what you're doing, and they're going to follow you because they love it and they want to see it, and you're going to hit all of the right.
Yeah, it's not like Russell's at all. I'm not like I'm overly bragging. Like I'm like. You know what I mean? I'm taking
self-aware bragging,
Russell's stories are real. Russell's are, I think, real brags. Like, I think he's really telling
stories. Look, a lot of people hate on Russell, but I get what he's doing, and I see. I guess because I kind of understand like the pickup artist community. That's kind of how I got good with girls. Was kind of going up through. Like, I read the game, and that kind of blew my mind on like how to talk to girls, and it actually really worked for me. But I quickly outgrew it and kind of became like just natural. I'm just myself. I figured out my own character. But when I see him, I don't see him as this really creepy. I definitely see him as a bit of a narcissist and somebody who really wants the attention of women and the validation of women, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't see him as hating women. I see him as somebody who likes women and wants a lot of women around.
I see him as someone that likes women.
When we met him in person,
he was like, do you have any hot friends? Like, let's hang out. Like, he just likes chicks. He was like, on my podcast, he said, chicks are my vice. And that was really triggering for a lot of people. They were like,
I get that.
Be a vice.
Guess what? Chicks are my vice too. I just have a girlfriend and I'm older and I've kind of settled down a little bit, but
vices. A lot of people. It's the same way with girls and guys. And guys to girls.
And I think what he's doing is giving great advice to young men. He is right about a lot of what he says. Women don't like hearing how, there's an old quote of like, in politics, you don't want to watch how the sausage is made. It's like a weird quote of like, when you see how they make the sausage, you'll never want to eat the sausage again. And it's like a metaphor for a lot of things. He uses metaphors like the horse in the stable. Women don't want to hear that, but the truth is they work under those principles. And he's right. And giving men a little bit of a roadmap of how to think about how to deal with and approach women, that can make them much more successful with women. But women, when they hear it, they're like, you're just treating me like an object. And how dare you objectify me? And it's
I wish I was objectified more at my old age.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Women, as they get older, once they're like, oh, wait, no, please. Yeah, please manhandle me. That's the other thing.
Yeah,
so many women, especially this young generation, they complain about how men don't please them. Men don't know how to get them off. Men don't know how to do a lot of things. And then all they do is scare men about, you got to ask for consent. That's rape. That's harassment. And then men are like, okay, I guess I'll be timid around you. And women don't like timid men. They want somebody who takes charge and takes control. With consent, they got to read the body language, of course, but it's not
timid men.
Shut up. No, you don't. You friend zone this guy over here.
No, my boyfriend's timid.
Oh, he's too scared to come on the podcast.
It's got to be a balance. No, he has no interest in being on camera.
That's cool. That's how Erin is too. She's like, I'm doing all this stuff on social media, and she doesn't even.
He's
care.
like an Erin.
Yeah.
He like giggles at me. He like laughs at me when I'm troll. He's not a troll, but he laughs when I do it.
Yeah, she does the same, and she doesn't care about social media attention or anything. No.
Yeah.
I think you need that. You need that to balance you out. If you were trying to share a relationship with somebody else who wanted attention, it could be a bit of a problem.
Like Danny Mullen.
Danny Mullen.
You got this whole podcast has turned into a promotion for Danny Mullen more than anything
I know,
else.
but you know what? He talks shit about me on his podcast like every other week.
You
So
suck dick for-
he said I
mean,
sucked dick for rent money a few weeks ago. I'm like, what?
I am a fan because one, I just discovered him, so how ironic we bring him up now.
I was
but
happy he thought I gave blowjobs. I was like, thank you for thinking I'm sexual. Like, I'm really lazy, but thank you for thinking. He must be fantasizing about me. If he said that, that means he's thought about me blowing a dude. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna twist it in a positive.
Yeah.
My girlfriends were like, "Aren't you mad?" I'm like, "No, I think that's a good thing."
How are you keeping your boyfriend around if you don't blow him?
I mean, I hook up with him. I just don't hook up with. He said I blew random guys for rent.
Oh, so you'll blow your boyfriend, just not random guys. Is this like this is like once on his birthday, once a year?
I don't think I even did on his birthday this year.
Wow. This is terrible. You're really.
I know you and Aaron have so much sex. I'm like, yeah,
it's great.
We need to like learn.
You know, men have a term for girlfriends who don't suck dick.
What is it?
Ex-girlfriends.
That is very true.
I don't know. Yeah, and maybe because our astrology signs were not physical beings or something.
Or maybe you and your boyfriend are not sexually compatible. I don't know. I don't know, but maybe
we might not. We honestly might not be.
Maybe you need yourself a Russell Hartley who's going to take control and play Mario Kart with you.
Wow.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not looking to smash.
Oh.
I know that was the joke, and I'm not going to smash bros like the Nintendo game. Yeah, I get it.
It's a pun. It works on many levels.
I grew up with boys, and they played Nintendo 64. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, me too.
We argue all the time. We actually act like he acts like like a brother or something.
Maybe you guys need to hook up, huh? Maybe
no, he's like abusive.
That's the move here. He needs some of your TikTok clout.
He sims for me for sure.
No, I don't.
He can't even stop smiling. He's such a sim.
Okay.
Last time we were driving to the airport.
Let's make this happen. Just blow him right now. Problem solved. We're gonna solve both these problems.
He told me he's shrimp gang.
Oh, well then it should be easy.
I think he just.
Easy work for you.
Unless I'm choking, like I'm not into it.
Say you do want the domination. I knew it.
What happened? Take out your AirPod.
I think the podcast is over.
Don't leave it on.
You can find me at Emily Knows Everything.
We're definitely over an hour. We can wind this down before he pulls his dick out.
Let's
That's
wind
for sure.
this down. How long is this damn thing?
It's just we get to an hour and then anytime. Some go longer.
Is it an hour yet?
Yeah, we're at like an hour 7.
All right, yeah, let's wind it up.
Okay, so who do you? Obviously, we just shouted out him to get the follow. You want everybody to follow you on Emily Knows Everything?
Give a shit.
Fuck you! I don't need your attention. I'm a millennial. I don't care. But also, why don't I get views? I need a.
I don't know. I really don't complain about not getting views because honestly, when I do post, I do get them. Like I finally made my comeback with that Ariana one, and it got 300K. I'm like, this is easy.
Oh, I do have a question because I saw that you were talking about the Black Lives Matter thing earlier. What was that video where you were like walking down in like a blue suit or something and you said blue lives matter to the black guy? Was that legit?
Yeah, I deleted it. You saw that?
Yeah, I thought that was very provocative in like like it shouldn't be, but I was like, is she going to get a lot of hate for this? Did she almost get killed for doing this?
Honestly, I'm fearless as fuck and that sounds like a huge flex, but I do things that are really fucking like could be maybe bad. Like I was just outside my apartment and what happened was I was filming a scene for another video and the scene was that I had to run down the street in that blue outfit. So I'm running and this black dude is like, oh, what's the scene? White girls running away from black guys. And I was like, and then I made my joke and I said, actually, it's, do you mind? It's a Blue Lives Matter skit.
And he was legit pissed.
And then he was like, and then he kind of got it. And he's like, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And he walked away and he laughed. And then he like high-fived me later. But I posted it and I was getting a lot of hate. So I deleted it.
No,
that's my problem.
You got to keep the hate up. The hate is what will blow you up. No, I thought that was good.
I'm listening. Yeah, I know. Maybe I should repost it.
Yeah, I think so. You got to lean into the hate.
Is it racist?
You live in such a liberal world. You don't understand how the rest of the country is. They're going to see it and they're going to love it. I liked it. I was like, this is hilarious. But I knew you were going to get some hate. But who cares?
What are people gonna say? Like, could I get canceled for that video?
You're not being serious. Do you hate black people?
No.
Okay,
not at all.
I got the joke. I just saw you as you're wearing a blue suit and you were like, Blue Lives Matter. You're not actually talking about the
That's all it
police.
was.
I agree that I got it. I thought it was
But the funny
hilarious.
thing is, I didn't plan that thing. It just came to me in the moment because I just felt weird that he said that comment about me running. So I thought, I'm going to spin it back on him right now, make him feel a little bit I wanted to make him feel a little uncomfortable. And then the first comment I got on the video was, why would you go outside and make a person of color feel uncomfortable? And I got like so upset that I just deleted the video.
You've been in California too long. That's where you are, California?
I think so. No, it's a nanny state. It's getting really crazy.
Are you thinking about moving?
I'm trying to move. Like, that's what we're trying to figure out right now.
It's like, that's nuts that you have to really think like, am I this evil person? No, it's a joke and everybody would get the joke. And honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, you're just saying, look, I'm wearing a blue suit. Blue lives matter. Ha ha. It's a joke. That's all it means.
Right. It doesn't. I also smiled when I said it.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. I didn't know you deleted it.
It's not a California thing, though. It's more like
it's a liberal thing where you're brainwashed to think that everybody is going to hate you so much, and the people around you might, but the people in normal America are not going to hate you.
People in normal America like me. It's everyone else that doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm sure some people on yours won't, but this is my friend Jess. We're out in the podcast. He's like a controversial TikToker.
What's up, Jess?
Yeah. I was going to sing a TikTok.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to turn that. I just the headphones off for a second.
Okay.
How do you do it? Where is it? She wants to sing something real quick for you.
Okay, I can't wait.
Yeah,
Serenade me.
Take them out.
Funny. He's
Okay, go ahead.
I have nothing to sing.
I thought you were going to do the song.
La la la.
Just sing a
The song. There's so many TikTok songs.
She wanted to sing a TikTok song.
Okay, I got a better idea. Just do the WAP dance.
If I want to be like a TikToker, I just go like this. That's all they do. And then like this. Wait, watch.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I don't have enough swag.
70 million views you just got.
Oh, yes.
That kind of is how it's been going on TikTok lately. That's for sure.
That's true. That is.
Well,
how-
it's like the less you move.
Yeah, no,
you just
Bella
gotta,
Porch.
move like
Bella
this.
Porch literally
Maybe
went
I don't
like
have
she
enough
was like.
swag.
Hey,
That was
hey,
fun. It was
credit to Jeff Corrette before you drop some Bella Porch.
I meant Jeff Corrette.
Sorry, Jeff. My apologies.
Yeah,
I
hey,
tried to do her video and I couldn't do it. I looked so dumb. I was like,
It's so weird.
yeah.
I looked creepy. Like,
You have to be like, you have to almost make fun of yourself doing it. I'll do it only as a joke.
She has the face
Yeah.
for
Got
it.
a
She
weird
has a
face.
cute
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, she's got that weird anime looking.
Oh,
face.
she's got it, but when Jeff did it, it was creepy and cringy. Sorry.
I don't think I even saw his original. I only saw him getting mad about the credit.
Yeah, hey, that's how he blew up his account, though. Props, Jeff.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
lot.
see you on my podcast, Jeff.
Yeah.
You have to do my podcast at some point.
I am down, but how do you do it over Zoom or I have to fly out there?
Do it
What
on
do you,
Skype, and it's like super professional. We have,
Yeah, not like this, Nick.
yeah.
I
man,
know.
it's-
Look, hey, I have a professional podcast too, but this is over the internet. But what I am doing is I'm building an external studio to this house where I'm going to have guests. And when I actually have that set up, you guys can fly out and actually be on it in person.
In Atlanta?
I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I have cousins in Tampa.
Awesome. We got beaches and everything. We can party and it, they don't care about COVID down here. It's great.
Yeah,
They do though, because my uncle's a doctor in Tampa, and he's said that like life is completely, it's a new normal now.
It is. I mean, people actually take it more serious here than even in Atlanta. Because I went and visited my family. Nobody was wearing masks anywhere. But here in Tampa, they're actually taking it very seriously. But the beaches are still open. It's just all the bars are shut down. So it is kind of lame.
I know, that's why it's like, what's the point of living in LA? I'm paying a lot of rent to just be around annoying people, and also there's no city life to take advantage of.
Yeah,
That's why everybody's fleeing. Joe Rogan just left. Ben Shapiro's talking about moving his company to Tennessee. A lot of these big people in LA are like, fuck this. I'm surprised anybody's staying there with the wildfires. And then you got the homeless problem. And then you got the money problem. And then you can't go anywhere. What is the point?
And it's literally like today we saw so many homeless people. Like it's like not even homeless anymore. It's something different.
No work
it's like,
either.
It's meth zombies now.
It's terrifying.
Let me tell you this. Florida has amazing weather. Don't listen to the Florida man. Live in the beach area. It's amazing weather. No state income tax. 0. You don't even have to file a return. It's amazing. The rent is way cheaper here than LA.
Wait,
Palm Tree. I'm in Tampa, St. Pete area. Like, there's nice beaches down here. You literally could live in a nice ass beach house for probably what you're paying for that apartment. What's that?
You know where Epstein lived?
No, I think he was somewhere. He was in like Fort Lauderdale or something. That's another part of Florida. But yeah, Florida's got a lot of beaches.
I think maybe I'm taking
Chicken wings, something in bologna. No, I'm into it.
Hey, we got that. Actually was pretty good though.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
No, I'm telling you guys, you could live in a nice condo, like a 3-story condo on the beach for probably what you're paying for that apartment.
Yeah,
And no
but
income tax.
It's hard to meet people in Florida.
No,
Everyone's
it's
older,
not.
everyone's
No,
maybe I'm
that's
judging Florida and being a bitch.
That's wrong. And it's going to be diverse here where they're not all liberal nut jobs. It is a purple state where it's half red, half blue. It's great.
I think it should be half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People got the wrong idea about Florida because you hear about like the North Florida, like middle of nowhere areas, but the beach is amazing. And it's so cheap here. It's great.
It's beautiful. That's super dope that you live there, though.
Yeah. Telling you. Get out of California. It's falling apart.
That is
We
true.
fucking know. We were dealing with it today.
Yeah.
I think I was yelling, "You stupid cunt!" Like while I was driving, I was screaming, "You fucking cunt!" Like I get so crazy.
I bet.
People are nuts and annoying.
It's so
People are
easy
so
to get
annoying.
outraged here. Like I've never been this angry. Like I just got kicked out of a fucking restaurant the other day for taking my mask off for 2 seconds. This kid had the host had a Gucci mask on, and he's
It's
like,
"Fuck
"Can you put the mask back on?" I'm like, "I get it. I'm not a Karen." And then he's like, "Meh." And then I walk outside. I'm like telling everyone like, "You don't need to go to this place. Bad vibes." We took you off the list. I was like, I was already off the fucking list. And I was
So you went from I'm not a Karen to being a Karen.
full-blown Karen. I manifested it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
it was fucking crazy. Don't visit. Don't
No,
visit us.
I'm not. Dude, fuck California. Get out of there. It sounds awful. It looks beautiful, but it sounds awful.
Not anymore. It's disgusting. It's
I'm sh-
dusty. There's fucking
Yeah.
graffiti everywhere.
Well, it's
Trash.
great here. It's warm all you got to deal with the humidity, but it's warm all year round. Beautiful beaches, no income tax, cheap rents. It's amazing. Not everybody from California come here though, okay? But you guys should come.
But it's Florida.
But it's
That's
Florida.
what people always say.
That's the thing. People don't understand how amazing
I
Florida
love
is because you
being
only hear about the Florida man. You want to know why? You want to know why the Florida man is a thing? Here's why. There is a thing about Florida where anything that happens in the government or in public record becomes public record. So every random person who gets arrested for fucking a donkey ends up on like public records. Whereas when
That's why it seems like there's so many offenders.
exactly when it happens in other states, you just never hear about it because it never makes public record. But everything here is public.
That makes sense.
That's the big reason why. And there are crazy people in parts of Florida. Florida's a big state, though. The beaches, nice.
Yeah, like my cousins
It
are
is
completely
really nice,
normal.
and to have like a fucking upbringing in Florida. What is that fucking beach? My
We
friends
swear a
went
lot. I'm saying like fucking.
to?
Like,
Maybe we do swear a lot.
It's
I'm
okay.
from
We're
Buffalo.
uncensored here.
I'm from Buffalo as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upstate.
From New Jersey. Yeah.
Upstate vibe. But now I live in New York City, so it's just really
She's
hitting
visiting
a
me.
fan. I live
Oh,
in
okay. And how many followers do you have on TikTok?
Zero. I've never gotten a TikTok.
Wow,
I've never
you
gotten-
haven't even downloaded TikTok and you're almost as famous as he is.
downloaded it like this week, and now I'm already on TikTok, but I don't get it. I don't have
we'll
a
post some
TikTok.
while we have got the ring light right here.
Wow.
We'll post some, you know.
Hey,
It all
what are the deal with those parties you had where you're all like playing xylophones in crazy outfits? What's up with that?
Some guy, internet fan bought me a xylophone. So
That looked pretty fun. You guys all look like a bunch of dorks, but also I was like, that seems like my kind of party.
And honestly, it is fun because we're trashed while we're playing the music. Like I learned somebody we used to know that like while I was blacked out. I learned the whole song.
It was
blacked
pretty
out.
good.
Yeah, we learned everything while we were.
We actually have a friend coming over. This guy she used to like
I
sleep
told
with.
him not to come tonight.
Oh, I guess he's not. Never mind. But
I'm being tired.
he was gonna play the xylophone.
No, we're excited to have him soon because he plays music and it's a good combo.
Everyone in LA. That's the one good thing about here is everyone's talented and like fun. I don't
Except
know.
Random
At
funny
least
people.
Yeah, because everybody's there like trying to do something or make a
Right.
name for themselves, which is
But I
a
don't-
double-edged sword because you also get a lot of people who are all like on the take instead of just like trying to chill, but also
No,
they're not.
no, people. Everyone's caring about followers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, I like making content regardless of people. It would be nice if people watch it and enjoy it, but I enjoy making content and like insulting people, making dark jokes. I think it's funny.
Yeah, you should keep doing it. I'll try to find one I can do a duet for and try to boost you up. Shouldn't take much with your 39 followers. But there is something to be said about that because I lived in Las Vegas for 3 years before I moved back here in with Aaron. And Las Vegas was a new change for me, similar to LA in the sense of like everybody you met was like on the take or like up to something and they didn't really trust you. And it's hard to stand out in LA and Las Vegas. Like if you're doing something cool, like, hey, I have a podcast. People are like, everybody has a podcast.
everybody has a
Yeah.
podcast.
In
I'm an
here,
actor.
I walk out this house and I say I have a podcast or people are like, you're a celebrity. You're amazing, you know? So it's
Yeah.
easier to stand out.
In a big pool because the competition would make it like really great to have people around you that do the same thing. There's like a
No,
different
Nick wants to
side
be a big
that.
fish in a
Yeah.
small
Yeah.
I would much rather. I love being like going into a chill bar where I'm the coolest dude in the bar than going into like the top club where you have to pay to get into VIP. I'd rather be like the cool dude in the small bar for sure.
Yeah, no, I,
Yeah, I can tell by those that
Good
Nick
metaphor.
Foster that Nick Foster life account where you're
That's
like,
a good
hey, everyone
metaphor.
knows me. Aaron.
I switched that account over to this new account. I don't have that account anymore, but I had
You
so.
sound, like excited about your fame. Like I can see it in your eyes when you post these videos.
Oh, I
can
love
feel
it.
the energy.
Well,
Wait, did you
honestly, those videos were mostly old videos because there's not much going on with COVID now. That those were all just old Instagram stories. I was a big deal before TikTok in a small town, but I'm not like a big deal in, the general sense.
Do you actually start your OnlyFans? Is that a thing? I wasn't sure if you were serious.
he does have.
I know.
You do?
Everybody thinks it's a troll. You can actually see my dick on there. It's
What?
true.
Whoa.
It's up there. And Aaron, we're doing stuff.
That's what I was making
Wait,
a
you guys
joke.
are like-
I was saying I'm a fan of your girlfriend's. I didn't actually think that.
No, we actually do.
So male followers are seeing your dick.
Yeah. I
I'm
guess.
sure.
If, I don't know. I don't want to know who subscribes or doesn't. All I know is it's up there and people are subscribing. So whatever.
Good. That's great.
Damn. So you guys are posting like sex videos?
We haven't posted, like we will. It's just, Erin got pregnant and we kind of stopped posting for a while, but then she had a miscarriage. So we're going to get back into it. Problem solved. It makes
I
it.
thought that joke was a little too far.
That's what everybody says. But you know what else I heard? You're allowed to joke about your own trauma. So
I think
Yeah,
I
sure.
think that your personality is so big that Erin might deep down not like it, but because you're so out there that she might feel like she has to laugh with you and it might affect her as a
there's
woman
some
later.
truth to that, but she also she gets it and she understands and she has no problem opening. Like we're not always like this off camera.
For content.
What's that?
Like
Yeah.
exploited Erin.
But that's okay.
For content.
Hey, if it wasn't her, it'd be somebody. I do this. What do I do?
Yeah.
It's just because I found
Maybe
out
exploiting
I had
somebody
just
else's
met someone
miscarriage.
else like a week before that had a miscarriage, and it was like devastating.
No,
And then-
she's not like that. She's she's sad about it and it comes in waves, but we were not heartbroken about it in that sense.
like calling it a blob.
Well, yeah, because it was.
Yeah.
I mean,
My-
it was.
Yeah. My dad made sick jokes as well when my mom had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
He made
My mom's still.
he made
upset
jokes about
this
like
year.
they gave it to him in like a Ziploc container thing, making jokes about that, about how it looked. I mean, you have to.
No, a lot of people have been hitting us up being like, we're so sorry. And it's like, guys, we're not like, we were sad about it. She was more sad than I was, but we are not devastated like we lost a child. It does not feel like that.
Erin might be in like a toxic relationship, and like years later, she's gonna come out of the relationship and be like, "I was upset about this."
Maybe.
Exactly.
I don't force her. She's allowed to emote and be sad. She does not feel like she's trapped or anything.
Aaron might be Stockholm syndrome right
Maybe.
now.
You sound like most of the girls in my comments. Aaron,
really?
blink twice if you need help.
Yeah, then later on she's gonna like break away from you and realize like, wow, maybe that wasn't good.
That's easy. It's easy to spin it that way, but the truth is, if you really asked her, she would say, I'm one of the best influences and boyfriend. Like, I am a great person in her life, and I've opened her up to being able to feel and express all kinds of things she never able to do with other people. You guys don't know this about me because you only see my TikTok, but we have a great relationship, and I'm actually a very caring and sensitive person.
Seem happy together.
Yeah.
No, we are. We're very happy. We have a great thing for sure.
What's her astrology sign? Cancer?
July 5th.
So you don't
Cancer.
fucking think I'm good at astrology? I literally can guess people.
You guys are the best.
I'm
match.
so
You
good.
guys are the best.
She's
match.
a Cancer looking for
I
a
need
Scorpio.
in my life because like
She reminded me of
makes
Jess.
sense.
That's why I thought maybe Cancer. Because Jess would go along with the fucking abortion joke and she wouldn't ever care about it probably.
Hey.
You might be okay with Aaron.
But if she was born, what, in June, she would have cared about it? That's what you're saying?
No, she's a Cancer as well, and Jess loves narcissists. She loves sociopaths. She's into that type of guy.
Well, hi, Jess. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Sorry, I already have a girlfriend. But we're down for threesomes. Come hang out.
You gotta tell her, like,
I mean,
I'm
I
only
love
guessed
saying
your
he.
sign right just based on like your smile and videos. That's pretty
weird.
weird.
That is
You guys-
kind of weird. But also, there's only 12 signs. You have a pretty good odds of matching, too.
But
No, you
everyone's got
don't.
a certain vibe.
1 out of
Everyone's
12?
got a
That's
certain
It's not,
feeling.
it's not
11
shocking.
You have 11 chances of getting it wrong.
Taurus.
Yeah.
Well, Aries, Taurus.
I hope people are impressed. Maybe I'll just
That's
start
why
my
you got
snarky
that
stage.
Aries
See, if you know how Scorpios work, we're skeptical of everything, and we don't believe in this.
Scorpios don't care about astrology unless they're women, and then they use astrology as a crutch to say why they're jealous and possessed.
Why they're so toxic.
Right, but Scorpio men typically don't care.
I don't know
They don't
anything
care
about
about
Scorpio
it.
men ever.
I don't believe in signs or anything.
Well,
so-
let me tell you the only fact you need to know about a Scorpio man. We were born in late October. That's it. That's all you know about us.
I feel like they're not like sexual in like a way of. I feel like Scorpio is just like.
I just told you about my OnlyFans.
I know.
Yeah, that's
Wait, what do
true.
you think?
I don't think Scorpio is like real passion. I feel like they're more like superficial, kind of like dirtiness. Like,
That sounds like me too, for sure.
like a connection.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're doing porn.
It
so,
actually
yeah.
said in my, I have a
Just, like,
sexual
plain
astrology
sexual.
book.
Let's read that book.
It said Scorpio men, like how to turn them off. It said have like even a 0.5% body fat. It said you need to look your best at all times. They just want to like talk. And
That's fine. See, that's another thing people would get from me, and my content is like, I'm so judgmental. Dude, I love all kinds of women. I'm not that judgmental about their bodies. I find lots of things sexy. It is about the vibe for me. If you're a sexual vibe and you seem fun and confident, I'm pretty much down. If you are just very timid and insecure and shy, that's where I'm like, I'm out of your league. It's not so much about the looks. But if you look good, that's even better. That's bonus points for sure.
Yeah, for me, it's about personality and confidence as well. For sure.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't even know. What
Like there was a time when I was like hitting on these girls and one was super hot, like a 9 or a 10, and her friend was like a 5 or a 6 kind of fat, chubbier girl. And at first all my friends were like, all right, Nick, I guess you're going to get the hot girl. And I was like, actually, I'm vibing with this girl much better. You can have her because she's boring. And I just like went after the fat friend. Sometimes it's like that.
It's like
I
that.
want a fucking medal.
I'm not doing this for, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
Do it for America, man.
Yeah.
Do it for,
Dude, I'm a troll. I'm always going to go with wherever my heart desires. I don't care about what
You know
you're
why I'm
supposed to
not
do.
fucking, I'll be honest with you. It's because I'm fat right now. I've gained 15 pounds over quarantine, so that's why I'm not fucking and blowing.
You're insane.
Oh.
Because if I can't, if me just on top of a guy, which is rare, but just that belly just fucking.
So you were blowing him every day last year. That's what you're saying?
No, but it was definitely a lot more pre-quarantine.
No, that's true.
Not
Well,
really.
maybe try eating a salad.
I do. The problem is the gyms are closed here. I can't work out.
Oh, that's a bullshit
Shut the
excuse.
fuck
That is an
up.
excuse.
No,
You're also fat.
okay. I'm 6'1", 195 pounds. You're 4'3",
I'm 5'7".
170 pounds.
5'7".
I'm not
big-
170. I'm
Whatever.
130. I used to be
Okay.
like 118-ish.
I'm
I can
tall,
feel the
average
sexual
height.
tension between you two.
We're 0. You think that? I know.
They've
I
been
know. You
fighting.
get, I know you get that vibe. And
It's not. It's not.
If you say so, hey, you don't have to prove it to me. That's fine.
Hey, yeah.
That's how much you're trying to prove it.
I'm not trying to prove it.
Aries.
You can just admit it.
Less Taurus, more Aries.
Who even said I
You're
like
right.
women?
He looks like an Aries.
Aries.
With
Who
that
does?
like gel in your hair.
Well, because I
You're not
got.
gonna edit this at all.
No, this is live, guys.
Oh, God.
Do you think I said anything that's that bad?
Yeah, you said Russell Hartley sucks. You said
I
Danny
love Russell.
Mullen is overrated and needs to die.
I didn't
You
say he was
said you
overrated.
love Trump and hate black people. You said Nick Foster is hilarious and sexy, obviously. You tried to break me up with my girlfriend to hook me up with your friend. You said a lot of crazy things on this podcast.
Wow.
Jess kind of looks like Erin. Is Erin around?
She's in the other room.
Bring her in.
I don't know. Show me your boobs and I'll tell you.
Wow.
We'll put it on the OnlyFans.
Your
We'll put it on the
dominance in there.
OnlyFans. I guess we have to meet up in a business sense. I'm done.
But for sure, you guys should come visit. You can hang out with me and Aaron. We'll take you around the beaches and show you all the reasons why you got to move here.
I'm supposed to come to St. Pete twice during quarantine. One in February.
Could have had a threesome.
What? Oh my God! What's that nice hotel?
Is this an only invite?
Don
to the girls?
Cesar. The Don Cesar.
No? Is this an invite to the girls and I don't count?
No, you can come too. That's fine. I'll hook you up with some girls here.
I feel
Yeah, he
left-
wanted to know if he could come in the orgy, not with like. The
Yeah, I just want to
You,
join the orgy.
you might need to watch in the corner, but that's fine. You can
Alright.
you can be in the room.
He's a cock, so
I'm not a
I
cuck.
thought you were.
No.
What the fuck does that
I'm not an
mean?
incel or a
Cock is a
cuck.
guy that likes to watch.
Yeah,
his-
no, just a guy watching. If he's not your husband, he's not a cuck. He's just like a voyeur or
I
something.
like
I'm
to
a
watch.
cuck.
I like to
I
watch.
literally like
but not
fantasize over my
somebody-
boyfriend cheating on me. I'm a cuck for
Okay,
sure.
that's
That's
weird.
psychological, but
No, I literally like I only get turned on if I
Dude,
have.
she loves her boyfriend so much. She's like, I'll never blow him, and I hope he cheats on me. Please get away.
If so, I want to watch. Yeah.
so-
no, I do. I like watching.
I've always
yeah,
liked cheaters. It's
It
the
just, like,
psychological.
works, yeah, it
it's the
just
feeling of
works.
being rejected and not being wanted that I like.
Yeah.
I'm into that fetish. It's a kink, I
Yeah,
think.
that would be one of Russell Hartley's tips on how to get women is treat them like you don't really need them. They love it.
Yeah, of course. It's their issues that they have.
I think most women. Yeah, I probably just sound like a typical chick.
Yeah. Well, there's a what's the phrase? It's like treat a woman like a celebrity, she'll treat you like a fan. Treat her like a fan, she'll treat you like a celebrity.
Yeah,
Today I called
That
my
makes
boyfriend
sense,
a
actually.
fan.
that makes sense.
He was laughing at all my jokes. And I'm
wow,
like, You're
that
a fan.
blew my mind.
I'm gonna start doing
I had
that.
to let that. I had to process.
You treat guys
that.
like a celebrity.
Yeah, because how else? I
It's-
like to do everything completely right or nothing at all. So when I'm with a guy and we're sleeping together and we're not fully dating, should I just like half-ass who I am? Like,
You don't want a clingy dude who's like in love with you and worships you when you don't really even respect him yet. That's a turnoff for girls.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying
That is-
No,
him
she's
is
saying that
clingy.
she
I'm
doesn't.
not
She
saying
wants
that.
to give it her all because why should she not be herself?
I'm saying like I can only be 100% of a woman. I can't be 50%
She loves hard.
of
No,
like
yeah, that
not
makes
cuddling
sense.
and not like being all the way about shit. Like I can't like act like I don't like him when I'm into him, because if I didn't like him, I wouldn't fuck him. I'd fuck someone else. So when I really like someone, it's confusing for me to be in the middle ground. But then I do fuck other people because I try to make it so I don't get upset about one
But
person.
it makes you like that guy more when you're like, does he like me or does he not like me? I don't know. I need to have him.
Anymore. Maybe I'm too old for this combo, because if I was like 24 and like to play like a game, like my games are so deep psychologically that it's not about, oh, you don't like me, you're in the 5th grade on the playground and
No,
you're
it's not that simple, but there is something about like you when he's showing interest.
getting to know me
Russell's
turns me
games
on.
don't work on me. Like,
Like it turns me
And
on
I don't
for
even
someone
think
to
he
be
was trying.
invested in like a man about how they feel. Like that's hot to me.
Well, yeah, you like the confidence in somebody who's assertive and
Confident about how they feel, because it makes me feel like I know what's going on.
I mean, you don't cheat on Aaron, do you?
no, but we've experimented and we do some open things sometimes.
That's
Cheating?
fun.
But it doesn't count as cheating if we're on the same page, you know?
Yeah.
We've tried the swinging thing.
Those are fun.
Really?
There's this, I can't tell this story.
What?
I gotta make dinner.
This club in Fort Lauderdale is swingers.
What do you mean?
Mean Keys.
Dude, I'm down. I want to go. I want to go to these baller like Miami and Fort Lauderdale clubs.
I think
I
Keys
just-
needs to come over.
She
and
went
tell
to a
the story.
swingers club, apparently.
I've been there.
I didn't know you were part of it.
I wasn't part of it, but we had went and
She
see what would
watched.
happen.
She watched.
And what'd you
I didn't
think?
watch.
What'd you
I didn't
think?
hooked up with
I hooked up with him, but there were like other people.
watching
You enjoyed it?
theater.
Those are fun. They're
She
fun.
loved
They
it.
are.
Look, she loved it. She's getting wet just thinking about it.
Look what I loved.
I think you liked it.
It's fun. It's awesome. Everybody likes it. You just need confidence to do it.
I'm not a psychological game. Why would I physically want to just see someone fucking? Like, it wasn't what I thought it would be. I've hooked up with him in the past when it was hotter, but that's a whole different scenario. Why is this become all about me? We start talking about sex. I come in and then I'm just like, oh, the fucking club.
You got the
this time.
Scorpio rising.
We went from TikTok drama to your sex life. That's how this
I
podcast.
think Jess
I have
should
a lot of
post
real
TikToks,
love
but she's a
because of
teacher.
cancer.
She's a teacher though, so she can't really post edgy content.
Oh, so she has to keep her OnlyFans under a pseudonym. Gotcha.
There you go. There you go. What do you do for work, bud? You work at all? Do you have like a regular
You guys
job?
have to call each other. I think we have a podcast going on right now.
What's your show podcast? I don't know. I gotta make
You
dinner.
wanna fucking
Hey,
get
my
another-
podcast does not make money yet, but it will. I am focused on the content. I was making apps for the last many years. That's how I mostly made money, and now I mostly am making money from the OnlyFans. Believe it or not, that's where most of it.
You know what?
Oh,
I
that's-
love
that's good.
that.
That's good.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
You and your girlfriend seem really
No,
fun.
they are a cool couple.
I gotta make dinner.
I
Yeah,
love
we
it.
have fun. Yeah, you guys should definitely come to Tampa. Or we'll go to the beach, St. Pete Beach. We'll party.
How do you feel like this podcast went?
It went good. I think it's good. I think this is going to be chaos for people to watch, but I loved it.
That's what you need. I watched a few of your episodes,
Yeah, some
and
of
I'm
them were
like,
like-
we are going to be better than some of these people.
I think so. I didn't expect we were going to go from one guest to two guests to three guests.
I'm a mastermind. I kind of have this plan
Mastermind.
in my
Slowly.
mind.
It like spices it up.
Yeah.
I have to always have
Mixes it
chaos on mine. It makes it fun.
I like it. Next time, we're just going to have to get Joe Robe and Russell Hartley and Danny Mullen all on here with you guys.
That would be a great.
That's hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
And your boyfriend, obviously.
And just mute yourself and just watch it.
I'll just walk around. I'll just walk around.
Just walk away. So that would be great.
No, I think it went well, but we do need to wrap it. We're at an hour. I love how we said like 35 minutes ago, like, oh, this is too long. Let's cut it off. And then I was like, I bet I can get them going for another 30 minutes. And we did.
Oh, it has been shit.
I never want to overstay my welcome, even on a Zoom
7:15.
call. You know?
No, it's okay. This is a good, I'm loving this conversation, but we will wrap it up just so I don't have to upload this long video. It takes me forever to like render these.
A lot of the Danny Mullen stuff out of it.
Nope, it's all in there. This is a live conversation. But what I will promise is that
on a few podcasts, so now I just said a few jokes about
I hope it pisses him off so he like does a reaction video and boosts this up even more. I need the clout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there
I
you
just
go.
end up getting. I don't care anymore about the hate. It's fine.
Good.
You gotta
I'm going to hold you
think.
to that. I want to see you start posting much more provocative, divisive shit.
Do you think I should go and post, or should I just do like this Sephora kind of stuff?
I mean, that works too. It's just that's more work and creativity. It's hard to do that several times a day.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's easier to sit in your bedroom and just like go like this.
Yeah. Canceled, bro. Canceled.
Well, guys,
That's what I'm gonna start doing. That's what I want to start doing, honestly.
We're live on TikTok. What's up, guys? You guys know me.
Instagram
Hold on a
story.
second. Hold on a second.
No, you hold on a second.
yeah, we do need to post all like this.
Okay, I'll do one too. I'll do one too.
We're on a glorified Zoom meeting right now.
Yeah.
Lord, soon.
This is way better than high school on Zoom, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
way better than my math class this morning for the kids. We look crazy. We look crazy.
Well, you guys are a little crazy, but it's okay. No judgment.
You need a little spice on your podcast, you know?
I know, right?
If it's just like two dudes talking, or like if you're just talking about TikTok the entire time, it's like,
I know. That's why I was happy you got on. And I'm trying to get more female guests on. I had Roma Army and Colleen Kepler. She's like the stripper lady from TikTok. And it's
I
good
saw
that,
that one.
yeah, it's good to have a little variety.
Yeah, I think you should cut out the beginning when we're talking about TikTok.
No, I'm not going to. Say cheese, guys.
Jesus.
Okay, we got you.
I also
got
feel
it.
like it got better though as it went on. That's why I think like you should cut it down.
No, I don't do that. I go live.
Yeah, you're lazy. Wait,
Well,
you're live
there's-
right now?
Yeah, I'm live.
We're live?
Well, we're not live to like an audience right now, but this will all be uploaded. However, I am going to get into, I'm going to set up a Twitch. You guys know I started my Discord today, and oh my God, it is nuts. I have over 10,000 people already. It's crazy. Dude, it's nuts. But eventually I'm going to start a Twitch where they can all, the 10,000 people can all watch live when we do these podcasts.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have a Twitch.
Oh yeah? You want to shout it out?
It's the same across the board. I haven't Twitched in a while.
Emily knows everything.
Yeah, I'm not consistent. I'm fucking ADHD.
Emily knows everything except how to blow a dude and how to get followers on TikTok.
Pretty much.
I know how to get followers. I just don't try. I don't know if I want to, because I thought I was getting banned. So I was like, I'm not putting my energy into something. Like, I'm going to play xylophone, you know? I'm not gonna, like...
You need a skill that's useful in life, like xylophone.
I have actual fucking musical talent, you dick.
Hey, I thought it was pretty good. When I was like, she actually knows how to play the xylophone. This is good.
Yeah, I can play the piano, the guitar. Like, I have all these skills that, like, I should be doing more.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should do that then on TikTok instead of just being racist.
Whoa.
Blue lives matter. Blue lives matter.
Can I post that? I'll post it right now.
Yeah, post it.
I think you should. And lean into the hate and don't worry.
Yeah. That's
right.
I gotta start posting more edgy shit.
Thanks for having us on. We'll have you on ours.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll do this again soon. Definitely DM me and we'll work out a way for me to be on yours. I'm
Send me
down.
any funny clip you can think of.
Yeah, once I upload this, I'll edit a short clip. I'll put it on TikTok and hopefully send some followers both your ways. I'll definitely double your account, bro. No problem.
Mine went from 30 to 60.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be at 80 by the time I'm done with you. No problem.
Oh yeah. 80.
I feel like I'll gain maybe a few.
Yeah.
I gained a few from you last time.
Well, I'm much bigger now, so prepare.
A lot of guys were like, wow, this girl is actually funny when I did the impression.
Women aren't funny. Didn't you guys watch any of my TikToks before?
They're not funny. They really aren't. No.
Alan is, but she's kind of like...
Who?
Alan's kind of funny, even
Ellen
though she's kind of
DeGeneres?
canceled right now.
Oh.
I don't think she's funny. She always strikes me the wrong way.
No, she's a weirdo, but I think that her early shit was funny
back in the 80s when she was in the closet.
I think everyone was funny in the 80s.
I'll help you with that one.
Yeah, because they didn't have these sensitive snowflakes trying to cancel everybody for jokes.
Yeah, everyone wasn't able to get feedback. Like, you'd watch a show and you didn't know what the fans thought of you. You just knew what the executives thought of you.
Half the people might have been watching like, I fucking hate this woman, but they didn't even know. Now everybody can tweet you. Ellen, you suck. Overrated.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Bye. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, I will. I'll let her know how big of a fan you are. Subscribe to the OnlyFans.
I love Aaron. Bye.
All right, bye, guys.
Peace out. Bye.
Woo!